Hello everybody and welcome back to another update of the garden. Today is November 8th and it has been still getting lower to mid 70s some days during the highs. A few days it was like 68 as the high, but we are getting down to the lower 40s. A couple nights it was like 39, so it's getting pretty chilly. Um, Very glad to see the peppers are still doing okay. They're still, as long as it doesn't get to freezing, they should be okay. So I've got, as you can see, 3 that are going to be picked very soon. 3 bell peppers. And then we still got more jalapenos coming in, just non-stop. Too many jalapenos. uh, the basil's starting to get a little pale because it doesn't like the cold. Basil definitely doesn't like getting down to 40s, that's for sure. But that's fine. I mean, we all expected that for basil. Basil's not a cold weather plant, so. But anyways, I have been chowing down on a lot of this stuff. Basically, every day I've been coming out here, picking different things. A lot of lettuce. I've been picking tons of lettuce, and basically every day having a fresh garden salad at least once a day. Some days twice a day. And it's at the point now where I really can't keep up with how much they're growing, and because I've got so many plants, so I can't really eat them fast enough. So I've got some leaves that are inevitably getting to the point where I can't eat them before they start wilting, which is fine. I'd rather have that problem than not enough. So as you see here, I've got a whole strainer full of lettuce just from this one bucket right here, and that's enough. That's probably too much, to be honest, but that's for a salad that I'm going to be making soon. And I've got it cleared out in there pretty well so they can breathe a lot nicer than they could before. And it was just getting really thick. I mean, you can see like this bundle right here is pretty thick. um, it, like I said, they're just growing so fast and it's hard to keep up. So some of my other lettuces here, I mean, you can see they've got, I just did this one 2 or 3 days ago, but basically that's what I'll rotate out. I'll do one a day, swap it out to another lettuce, and I've got the other lettuces there. So this one is in need of going through probably tomorrow and clearing it out. And I've been doing the same thing to these mustards here, and they need to be gone through again today, which I haven't done yet, but soon. But this kale is looking pretty cool. It's like dark purple now. It looks pretty sweet. I don't know, that's pretty, I don't know if that's normal or what. I mean, I've never grown kale, but it looks cool. Some of these over here are still, green for the most part. So, I haven't tasted those yet. Maybe soon. They're still a little small, but I mean, they're plenty. You can eat them now, but I'm gonna let them get a little bit bigger first. But looking at this lettuce, I mean, that thing's just, you've got one plant in the middle that's getting super crazy tall. But yeah, see all the lettuces I've been, like I said, harvesting just constantly, and there's just always too many of those to eat. So I've still got this little baby lettuce here where he's just content being tiny and not doing much. So one update I've got is this bucket here has 4 garlics in it. See how that does. It's supposed to be good to plant them 3 to 5 weeks before your first frost, which first frost here is usually very end of this November or very beginning of December. So we'll see. Who knows? Like I said, this is all experiment. A lot of this I've never grown before, so we'll see. Big bucket here and small bucket here. I planted radishes again, so hopefully it's not too cold to where they don't germinate. We'll see. Like I said, it's been getting down to very low 40s, a couple nights upper 30s, so I don't know if that's too cold for them to germinate or what, but we shall see. Other updates. The komatsuna is another thing that I've been eating quite a bit of, and you can see here is one stem that I had snipped off a few days ago. So I cut a few of these. I mean, these leaves are massive, as I've stated before, how big they are. They are also very thick, very hardy, and they make excellent cooked, like in a stir fry. I did that one night with some bok choy and some mustard greens and arugula, and that was fantastic. I mean, they were just so good. So I'm actually getting ready to do that again tonight. So I've got my lettuce here. I'm gonna get some mustard and bok choy and several of these, like that leaf right there, and I'll do another stir fry tonight. So that's about it. Oh, and I put a little bit of basil in there too. It was, I couldn't really even taste it. I put like 3 basil leaves in there, but at any rate. Oh yeah, I've got other lettuce over here too, so there's more lettuce. So like I said, I've got a little bit too much lettuce, but that's fine. These bok choys are still huge. I've been sort of harvesting some of the lower leaves of these as I, a little here, a little there. So you can see like that one's one that I cut off. So I don't know, soon I might just harvest the whole one and see how that goes. Yeah, and then the carrots, I don't know if something's eating them. So you see like this twig here doesn't have any leaves on it. I don't know what's up with that. It doesn't, I'm not sure. Like I said, all this is new, never grown before, so we'll see. I'm not sure, but I mean, they look good. They're getting really big, very tall. Some of these are smaller. They kind of sprouted very sporadically. Like a lot of these in here all came up at once, and then some of these, like these right here came up. Here's a little super tiny one that just came up within the last week. So it's like, those came up a month ago, and then we got still some baby ones like this coming up. So they're just kind of sporadic and doing what they want, and that's actually a good thing, because that means I'll have big carrots in the next month or so, and then in 2 or 3 months more carrots. So I'm good with that. But yeah, I mean, that lettuce looks amazing. Look how big those leaves are. This is a loose leaf lettuce, and so they don't grow in like full heads. So they're nicer, in my opinion, when you're not eating a whole lot of them. Because I mean, unless you got like a whole 4+ people, and you're gonna need a whole head for one meal. But for me, it's just easier to pick off just a few that you need and let it keep doing its thing and enjoy them a little bit at a time. So, but yeah, I like this lettuce. It's a spotted leaf, so I mean, you can see like all the brown on them, and I just think it looks pretty cool. But that's just me. I haven't really talked too much about the parsley or the oregano, but I mean, they're still okay. Once it gets down to lower 30s, they're probably not gonna do well. But at any rate, the planes keep flying through, and it's getting to be a long video. So now that plane's gone, I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.